Hello everyone. So I'm going to teach about module number 1, Introduction to Engineering Mechanics. So here in this video we are going to see about the forces, what is meant by forces and the characteristics of forces, different types of a system of forces. So we shall see about everything in detail in the upcoming presentation. First of all, what is meant by force? In simple words, it is described as a force, as a push or a pull. Right? Force is an external agent. It's capable of changing the state of rest or motion of a particular body. It has a magnitude and direction. The direction towards which the force is applied is known as the direction of the force, and the application of force is the point where the force is applied. So what does this particular definition says means force is an external agent. See, it's a like it is neither created nor destroyed. And the SI unit of the force is Newton. So it has two formulas, F is equal to ma or W equal to mg. Using that you can find the value of forces. So when coming to the force, it may be neither a push or a pull. Here you can see a boy is standing here and he is trying to push the wheel where the girl is being sitting here. Right? So this push or a pull is said to be a force. Right? So this push or a pull in other words is said as a tensile or a compressive force. So tension means it's two words, that is just pulling force. Compression means it's a pushing force, right? So we shall see about the tensile and compressive force in the upcoming presentation. So here the absolute SI unit of a force is Newton and it is denoted by N, right? So 1 kgf is equal to g Newton, but g is equal to 9.81 meter per second square. Therefore, 1 kgf is equal to 9.81 Newton, or simply we can say it as a 10 Newton. So we have compressive force, tensile force, bending, torsion, shear, everything in your body. When you are applying two opposite forces, and that makes the body to like change its things that makes the body to tear, that is called as a shear. Torsion means it's a twisting force, right? And bending means simply in the beam where we are or in our house. When we are applying more load, what will happen? Cracks may occur and the beam tends to bend slightly, so that is called as bending. And we have compressive force and tensile force. Okay, so giving more compression comes under compressive force. Tensile means just pulling it away, right? So here you can see the balanced force. Here one side one boy is standing and other side one girl is standing. Like by applying, like how we make it is in the back, make it in the balanced position, that matters, right? So these are all the different types of forces, and we shall see about the characteristics. So the force is having four characteristics, that is magnitude, point of application, line of action, direction. So here you can see a boy is standing, okay, is just pushing one block, right? So magnitude means in Newton it can be denoted. So in this figure I have different examples. Okay, so in this particular figure the magnitude of the force of application, the magnitude is 12 Newton, because this particular person is giving 12 Newton of force to push this block. So the magnitude will be 12 Newton. Magnitude is nothing but the size of an object. For example, if it is 10 kgf means it's 100 Newton, right? Point of application means it indicates the point on a body on which the force acts. So particularly at which point you are applying the old force is said as a point of application, right? Line of action means in which direction the line is represented is called as the line, the old weight is concentrated is said as line of action. Line of action is nothing but at which particular point the movement may happen is said as the line of action. Okay, and next one is direction. Direction means at which direction the body tends to move is said to be direction. So here you can see there is a block. Okay, for example, this particular block is being tied over in the midpoint and it is being pulled by another side, right? So some magnitude is being applied to make some movements, right? This is called a magnitude, and the direction is towards right side, right? And the point of application is at the midpoint at where the block is being tied. And next one is line of application means exactly at which line the movement could happen is said as the line of action. So these are all the characteristics of forces. Okay. So here in this figure, the AB is a ladder kept against a wall. So here you can see there is a wall and a ladder is being fixed in the wall, right, against the wall. And this ladder, you can observe a 600 Newton person or a point at point B is been at point C is been standing with a 600 Newton magnitude, right? The force applied on the ladder as a following characteristics. So here when coming to the characteristics of force, you can say that the magnitude of the force is 600 Newton, right? And the direction is vertically downward because its weight is falling downward direction, and the line of action is CD, you can see this is the line of action. Okay, C to D is the line of action because here only the weight is been falling, and the point of application is C point. So we know that the characteristics of forces means magnitude, direction, line of action, and the point of application. So this four only, like I have given a combined example for this, right? So a 600 Newton force is been standing over the ladder, and the line of action is this C to D. Okay, this is the point of application, right? So these are all the main characteristics of force. And the next one is classification of force system. A force is generally having four types of forces. One is collinear force system, non-collinear force system, coplanar force system, and non-coplanar force system. Collinear force system means all the lines will be in the same plane. Non-collinear means it will not be in the same line. Collinear means all the forces will be in the same line. Example for that force system is this one. Non-collinear means other everything comes under non-collinear category, right? And coplanar means it will be lying in the same axis or same plane. Non-coplanar means the plane will be different, right? So coplanar means lying in the same plane, non-coplanar means it will not be in the same plane, right? And you have one more thing is like a coplanar concurrent force system. Concurrent means meeting at a point. Okay, concurrent means all the forces may be having different magnitude, if it may be from the different planes, but everything will be meeting at the same point. Non-concurrent means it will not be meeting in the same point. And concurrent may be said as a meeting at one particular point, right? So it may be either converging or diverging. Converging means comes towards, and diverging means goes away, right? And you have one more thing is like parallel forces and unlike parallel forces. So you have parallel forces, right? Parallel forces means two forces of or two or more forces having same magnitude and separated by definite distance is called parallel forces. If they are in the same direction, it is called as like parallel forces. If they are in the different direction, it is said as unlike parallel forces. So the first one is coplanar concurrent forces because these both are lying in the same plane and meeting at one particular point. The second figure is, you can see it's a coplanar non-concurrent because it's not meeting in the same plane, and this one is a collinear because the two forces lying in the same line. And next one is non-coplanar. Why it's non-coplanar means you can see three axes x, y, z. It says that the forces are lying in different planes, right? And the next one is non-coplanar non-concurrent because it has three planes. It is not two plane system, it is three planes, so it comes under non-coplanar category. Non-concurrent means it's not meeting in the same plane. So likewise you can give example for each and every category. So these are all the main category, but example is with respect to us, right? And coplanar non-collinear means, see, it is having only two axes, but a non-collinear means it is not in the same line, right? Coplanar parallel means, see, it is in xy axis means same plane, and it has been having the difference of like a same distance, so it is parallel variety, right? And next one is coplanar like parallel forces means everything in the same direction, but this one is coplanar unlike parallel forces, right? Unlike means it is arrow mark will be in the different direction. And finally you can see there are three planes means it's a non-coplanar. Okay, concurrent means meeting at the same point. So this is non-coplanar concurrent force system. So guys, so these are all the varying force systems you have to study in your mechanics portion. Okay, so I will continue my lecture videos in the next session. So thank you everyone.